Last week, we focused on Bolman and Deal's structural frame, which looks at an organization, its goals, the specialized roles that the people play that make up that organization, the formal relationships that exist between people within the organization, and a focus on data, logic, structures, plans, and policies. Leaders play the role of analyst and architect in the structural frame. This week, we're going to focus on Bolman and Deal's human resource frame. Certainly all of Bolman and Deal's 4 frames are important. It's hard to say whether one would be more important than the other, but if you do look at the expenditures on salaries and benefits across all Ohio school districts in 2012, one will find that the state average for salaries and benefits expenditures were 78% of the whole operating budget. That's a huge chunk of a district's budget, and your people are some of your most important resources that you have. They are the ones that are providing the services to those students, the teachers, the counselors, the support folks. They're all an important part of that organization. Without those people, you don't have a school district. Whereas the structural frame looked at organizations as machines, the human resource frame looks at an organization as a family made up of individuals that have individual needs and skills and relationships between each other. Some folks get along better with others than other people within the organization. In the organization, in the human resource frame, the focus is on skills, attitudes, teamwork, and communications between these players. In the human resource frame, the goal of the organization is to align the organizational and the human needs. Both the organization and the humans that make up that organization are important, and aligning these will ensure the success of the organization. Strategic planning consists of gatherings and opportunities to promote participation and involve these players in the strategic planning process and have some input into that process. Decision making is open and involves these other players, all players within the organization. And communication is in the form of exchanges of information, needs, and feelings. A leader, rather than being an advocate, which is what you would see in, say, the political frame, or an architect in the structural frame, is a servant and a catalyst in the human resource frame. Leaders are there to meet the needs of the people that make the organization. Under Bolman and Deal's human resource frame, there are 4 key assumptions. The first is that the organization exists to serve human needs rather than the reverse. Second, people in organizations need each other. Without people, you don't have the organization, and without the organization, you don't have the people. Third, when the fit between the individual and the system is poor, one or both of these will suffer. Individuals are going to feel exploited or are going to exploit the organization. Both can become victims in this situation. And then lastly, a good fit benefits both the individual and the organization that they are part of. Individuals both find meaningful and satisfying work, and the organization gets the talent and energy that they need to succeed.